What's up guys, welcome back to another video. So DUSKULL Community Day is this weekend. Let's go through all the event details for DUSKULL Community Day and then some tips and tricks for it. Timestamps below as always, let's hop right into it. So DUSKULL Community Day is going to be on October 9th from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. local time. So wherever you live, that's going to be the time. During the event, Duskulls will be spawning everywhere with a shiny rate of around 1 in 25. There's also going to be 3 times catch Stardust during the event. If you activate a lure or an incense during the event, it will also last 3 hours. If you evolve a DUSKULL, which is the middle evolution of DUSKULL, into Dusknoir during the event or 2 hours after event, it will learn the exclusive move Shadow Ball, which will be a legacy move after the community day. There's going to be a free timed research in which you can get access to up to 4 Sinnoh Stones, since you do need Sinnoh Stones to evolve DUSKULL into Dusknoir. There's going to be 30 free Ultra Balls in the shop for free. There's going to be an exclusive special research story that you can buy for $1 US called Nothing Dull About Duskull, in which you will get access to a couple Duskull encounters, a couple extra items, and a couple other things. You do not need to buy this research story to play DUSKULL Community Day. It's just something you buy on extra in which you get access to. You can take up to 5 snapshots of your buddy Pokemon or any Pokemon in which you'll be photobombed by Duskull during the community day. There's gonna be a community box in the shop for 1,280 coins featuring 50 Ultra Balls, 4 instances, 4 Star Pieces, and Elite Charge TM. And finally, this is the Duskull Shiny family if you want to check it out. With the event details out of the way, let's get into the 100% IV CPs you're gonna be looking for Duskull if you're looking for that glorious 100% IV. I'll leave a link below to this if you want to check it out, but this is the Duskull Perfect IV chart. This will show you the Perfect IV CP for Duskull from level 1 all the way to the max level of level 50. Now there's only a couple levels here in which you can actually determine if that's guaranteed 100% IV. First of all, Duskull from research. So if you get Duskull from a research task during the day, it's going to be caught always at level 15. So if you see a 302 Duskull from your research task, then that is going to be a guaranteed 100% IV. Now in the wild, if the weather is non-weather boosting Duskull, so if it's any weather other than foggy weather, the max level Duskull you can find in the wild is going to be a level 30. So if you do see a level 30 Duskull during non-weather boost, then 605 is going to be your guaranteed 100% IV for in the wild. If it is foggy weather, in which I doubt it will be because foggy weather is the rarest weather and I've only seen it once, you're going to be looking for a level 35 Duskull in which 655 is going to be the 100% IV. If you have foggy weather during the community day, you are very lucky. Let me know below because that is super rare weather. Other than that though, spawns in the wild can be from level 1 all the way up to level 35. It's weather boosted. You can look for these CPs in the wild, but even if you catch a 383 in the wild, it's not guaranteed to be 100% IV level 19. It could be some complete other set of IVs, but the ones I mentioned are the guaranteed ones. Now let's talk about PVP IVs. If you don't know, in PvP you want low attack, high defense, high stamina. It makes your Pokemon bulkier. If you don't know why, I'll leave a link below up here to a video explaining why. What are the best PvP IV sets you can get for Duskull, starting with the Great League? Now if we want to use Duskull as a Dusknoir in the Great League, the rank 1 IVs is going to be a 0, 14, 13. However, if you want to run it in the Ultra League, a 0, 12, 14 is going to be 100% IV for Dusknoir. But funny enough, the middle evolution of Duskull, Dusclops, is actually a better Pokemon for the Great League. We'll talk a bit more about this Pokemon in a bit, but this Pokemon you'd want to run in the Great League, and a 0, 11, 15 is going to be 100% IV. If you want to run Dusclops in the Ultra League, it's going to be a 15, 15, 15. However, that's not where you want to run it. So look for all those IV sets if you're looking for the rank 1's PvP IV, and remember, Master League, you're always going to want a 15, 15, 15. Now let's talk about Stardust. Duskull Community is going to be 3 times catch Stardust, which is the best time to get a lot of Stardust in Pokemon Go. Catch a Duskull in the wild normally gets you 100 stars, but during 3 times catch XP, you're going to be 300 Stardust. And then of course, if you use a star piece, you're going to be multiplying that by 1.5, and you're going to get 450 stars per Duskull you catch, which is absolutely insane. So during Duskull Community, I kid you not, every Duskull you see, catch it, catch it, catch. If you have star pieces, use them. I recommend using star pieces during this time. This is one of the best times you can use your star pieces. Now on top of that, if you followed some of my tips from my past videos, you might have some Pokemon in your stack tasks like Audino, Chimecho, Meowth, and any Pokemon that gives you extra Stardust. I'll leave a link below to this, but it shows you a video of what Pokemon you can actually catch that give you more Stardust than usual. For example, Audino gets you 2,100 Stardust per catch. If you've stacked these Pokemon in your stack task, be sure not to forget to go ahead, put on a star piece, and catch all of them during the Duskull Community time frame to get a lot of Stardust. Really, the main tip here is that every Pokeball in your inventory should be gone by the end of Duskull Community because you should have caught every single Duskull. The amount of Stardust you can get during these types of communities is absolutely insane, and I wouldn't be surprised if someone leaves with 1,000,000 Stardust during this 6-hour period. Now let's talk about Mega Evolution. If you don't know, if you Mega Evolve a Pokemon, any Pokemon you catch that's the same type as that Mega, you'll get an extra candy. Duskull is a Ghost type Pokemon, and the only Mega who is currently a Ghost type is going to be Mega Gengar. So I recommend Mega Evolving a Mega Gengar during the community day so you can get 1 bonus candy for every Duskull you catch. It might not seem like a lot, but if you catch 1,000 Duskulls, that's an extra 1,000 Duskull candy. If you don't have enough Mega Energy for Mega Gengar, there are 2 things you can do. First of all, if you've never Mega Evolved a Mega Gengar before, Mega Gengar is in raids. That's currently the only way to get Mega Energy for it. So check out a video up here on how to to get invites to raids globally if you want to go ahead and raid some Mega Gengar so you get Mega Energy. You have Mega Evolved a Gengar before in the past, you can either walk a Ghastly, a Haunter, or a Gengar as your buddy, and you will gain 15 Mega Energy for every, threshold you do walk, so you can gain Mega Energy that way. Duskull into Dusknoir does require Sinnoh Stones, so I quickly want to cover on how to get Sinnoh Stones if you do not have a lot and you want to evolve a lot of Duskull during the day. First of all, you will be getting up to 4 Sinnoh Stones by completing timed research, so that's going to be 4 evolutions for free. But to get other Sinnoh Stones, there's 3 things you can do. You can either get them from your weekly research breakthrough box, so that's the 7-day stamps you get. You can get it from a Go Battle League reward, so in the reward track, if there's an item there, that can be a Sinnoh Stone. If you battle a friend or a team leader, the first 2 battles you do every single day, there's actually a chance that you do get a Sinnoh Stone. So you can just queue up for a quick battle with the team leader. You can instantly lose against them, and you do have a chance of actually getting a Sinnoh Stone if you need. Start doing those if you don't have a lot of Sinnoh Stones for the community. With that all the way, people are probably wondering, is Shadow Ball going to make Dusknoir relevant? Is this even a good community day for the Pokemon, or is it only a community day for grinding Stardust? I'm going to play a video right now explaining that. Check it out right now. As far as raids go, Dusknoir is not good at all. Ghost type is dominated by Pokemon like Gengar, Chandelure, and Giratina. What about for PvP? Now, as far as the Great and the Ultra League goes, unfortunately, the newly buffed Cofagrigus is always going to be a better choice for Ghost type. They're going to have almost the same movesets, except Cofagrigus will have the Shadow Claw fast move, which is a better fast move than the move Hex. So unfortunately, Dusknoir, even with Shadow Ball, won't be amazing. You'll want to get yourself one in case it does get a buff in the future, but for now, Cofagrigus is your go-to Ghost type Pokemon for those leagues. However, Dusclops, the middle evolution of Duskull, is actually a decent Pokemon for the Great League currently. Take the opportunity during this community to get yourself a good Dusclops for the Great League. This Pokemon does need XL candies in the Great League, but if you have yourself a Shadow one and you purify it and have the move Hex, Fire Punch, and Return on your Dusclops in the XL form, it can be an amazing pick to run in the Great. I would more focus on Dusclops during this community than Dusknoir itself. So yeah, honestly, Dusknoir is not going to be amazing, unfortunately, but Dusclops will actually have some play. Dusclops is actually way higher ranked than Dusknoir in PvP. Now let's talk about medals. If you don't know, to go from level 48 to 49, you need 35 platinum medals in Pokemon Go. You might be super far from this, but you'd be surprised on how hard these medals are to get, so it's good to start right now. Let's talk about some easy medals to grind out during this event so you can get those 35 platinum medals you need. First of all, if you don't have your Hex Maniac medal, which requires you to catch 2,500 Ghost type, Duskull is a Ghost type, so it's a great time to take a big chunk out of this medal. We also have the Picnicker medal, which requires you to use a lure to help trainers catch 2,500 Pokemon. Now there's going to be 3-hour lure modules, so what I recommend doing is going to a busy area where there's going to be a lot of trainers, your local hotspot, and be the first to drop lures during the community day. People will be playing during the community day and catching Pokemon off your lures all day, which will increase this medal very fast. I was actually able to do this medal in one day on Gibble community day since so many trainers were out, and I just put down 3 or 4 lures, and so many people were catching Pokemon off the lure, so it's a great time to grind out this medal. This is not what I usually talk about, but the Pokemon Ranger medal requires you to complete 2,500 field research tasks. Community day field research tasks are super easy. What it will require you to do is catch 3 Duskulls for either a Duskull encounter or you'll get some other sort of items. Community days are always an amazing way to grind out your field research task medal. If you haven't completed this medal, complete as many of those easy Duskull field research tasks during community day so you can get this medal platinum. Finally, the Cameraman medal requires you to have 400 surprise encounters in Go Snapshot. You do get 5 free encounters in Go Snapshot during this day. Normally, it's a cap of 1 Smeargle every single day. So it's a great time to get in a bunch of extra snapshots to complete your Cameraman medal if you haven't completed it. With that being said, that's pretty much all my tips for the event. I just want to quickly brush over some general tips for you newer trainers about pretty much this event, but it also goes through for any event. First of all, don't play or touch the game before 11 a.m. If you catch Pokemon in your area or if you spin Pokestops and complete field research tasks, normally once the event starts, those spawns would transfer over into Duskull spawns, so you won't be getting any new spawns since you already caught them. And same goes with field research. Normally they'd be switching into event field research, so you wouldn't get any of them if you have already completed them. Pretty much just once it hits 11 a.m., open your game and then start playing. Second of all, make sure you're using the quick catch technique. I have a video up here explaining on how to do it, but it pretty much allows you to skip the catching animation so you can catch more Pokemon faster during the community day, in turn getting more Stardust. Also, make sure your buddy is at least a great buddy. The reason being is you'll get the catch assist, which is that bounce back. So if you are struggling to catch Duskulls during the community day, then make sure you have a great buddy, as you can get a couple bounce backs from your buddy. Once the community day ends, so at 5 p.m. local time, I always go ahead and find a friend and mirror trade a bunch of Duskulls. Around a 5% chance when randomly mirror trading that a Pokemon actually becomes lucky, in which they're going to be cheaper to power up, and then also their IVs will generally be higher. So if you need some high IV Duskulls, or you just want some Duskulls that are going to be cheaper to power up, trade for some Luckies after the event. Also, don't forget to evolve them before 7 p.m. local time. I usually evolve a bunch of extra shiny Pokemon during community days in case people in the future want them as trade bait. For example, I have a bunch of shiny Garchomps from the community day in case people ever want them in the future, and I can get myself something good. Finally, if you are a hardcore player and you do want to get some some extra spawns off the Secrets of the Jungle event. Since DUSKULL Community is 3-hour incense, you can actually use 8 incenses and get up to the max of 24 hours of incense for just the price of 8 instead of 24 incenses. So during the community day, just go ahead and pop 8 incenses. You'll have 24 hours of incense, and then you'll have incense for after DUSKULL Community Day, so you can get some extra spawns for the event that's happening after DUSKULL Community. With that being said, guys, that's pretty much all my tips for DUSKULL Community Day. You know I'm not perfect, so I'm sure I missed something, so comment below any other tips you can help out your other fellow trainers. Good luck on DUSKULL Community Day, guys. Grind that Stardust. We're gonna see you in the next one. Follow for more tips, baby. Peace.